That's what we're called to do. Beyond anything else, go to the masses, go to the world, offer them salvation that none of us have apart from Him. So in that light, this song when I first had it, we used to do native youth camp in Alaska. We would take children from native villages, 100, 200 people that had never left their native village in the middle of Bundak Talaga. No roads, no nothing to get out of their villages. We'd bring them to Wasilla, and then we would spend a week with them talking about Jesus, loving on them and doing all the things. And this is where I heard this song the first time. And it's a special song. If you do missions, if you've ever done anything to make the cross of Christ known, then you'll relate to this. I dreamed I went to heaven and you were there with me. We walked upon the streets of gold beside the crystal sea. We heard the angels singing, then someone called your name. We turned and saw a young man running. He was smiling as he came. And he said, friend, you may not know me now. And then he said, but wait, you used to teach my Sunday school when I was only 8. And every week you'd say a prayer before the class would start. And one day when you said that prayer, I asked Jesus in my heart. Thank you for giving to the Lord. I am a life that was changed. Thank you for giving to the Lord. I am so glad you gave. Then another man stood before you and said, remember the time the missionary came to your church? His picture made you cry. He didn't have much money, but you gave it anyway. Jesus took that gift you gave, and that's why I'm here today. Thank you for giving to the Lord. I am a life that was changed. Thank you for giving to the Lord. I am so glad you gave. One by one they came as far as the eye could see. Each life somehow touched by your generosity. Little things that you had done, sacrifices made, unnoticed on the earth, and heaven now proclaims. And I know up in heaven, you're not supposed to cry, but I am sure there were tears in your eyes as Jesus took your hand and you stood before the Lord. And he said, my child, look around you, for great is your reward. Thank you for giving to the Lord. I am a life that was changed. Thank you for giving to the Lord. I am so glad you gave. I am so very glad you gave. Maraming salamat.